No, that's why safety has to be paramount, and I think we should count ourselves already very fortunate. You know that safety and security so far has not been a major issue. But let me remind everybody, we've got the world down here. This is still a high-profile international event. Security and safety remain paramount concerns. So the fact that we've been fortunate so far does not mean we can be complacent and assume that we can overfill the stadium, let down our guard as far as security and screening and all. We will not compromise on that. So we mustn't lose sight of the fundamental considerations we are confronting. Well, like I said, my instructions to the organizers was that my top priority are the volunteers, and their experience and their feedback is most important to me. So that's why when there were complaints about food, we actually had to change caterer overnight in one of the venues. Similarly, now when there's this question of some people coming down with food poisoning, and I jumped on everybody and I said, get down to the bottom of this, fix it, identify, and and keep everybody updated on this. Because if I say volunteers are my top priority, then how they are treated, how they are fed, how they are recognized, must be key priorities for the organizing committee. And and that's why I make it a point to, you talk just now about going on the ground. Actually, it's not watching the games is the fun part, but the real reason for being on the ground is for me to monitor that our volunteers are being treated properly, with respect, and with the full support that they deserve. Because if you want our volunteers to be cheerful, to be happy, and to be proud ambassadors of Singapore, we must treat them just as well as we expect them to treat our foreign guests. So that remains my priority.